I think we are good. Let me see if it's trying to hear. And I think we are ready to go. Yes, I think everything's smooth now. Check the stream here. Yep, we got people. Make sure the sync is good. Stream info. How do I get to the? There you go. Pistons Magic sync. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So I can bring it down a little more because it's right. I don't see the scoreboard going though. Set sync point. There we go. Okay, I think we're good to go. Right on. All right, thank you, man. Yes, sir. I'll talk to you soon. All right, my man. Okay. I think everything is good. I think everything is set. Hold on a second. Oh wow, no, it's just going way too quick. Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, it's already okay. Good. Stream smooth. Looks like everything's smooth. Looks like everything is good. All right. What's good, everybody? Working out a few things here. Got a new couple of updates here for our stream. But I think everything is good to go for our Detroit Piston basketball action. And we are ready to rock. Let's do this. Okay. What up, y'all? Appreciate your patience. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time. I am Eric Vincent. You know what the deal is. Piston basketball taking on the Orlando Magic. And we are mid-action as we speak with about 10:37 on the clock right now. Yep, everything's smooth. Everything's good. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you're rocking here on Live on Assist, if you're watching me on my YouTube page, if you're watching me on Facebook, I appreciate your time. I really appreciate the support more than anything. Just updating a few things, making sure everything is still smooth. Who's in the chat? Talk to me in the chat if you're here watching, checking things out. Like we got a dead ball stop. I think JB Biggerstaff making a challenge to see where the Pistons are getting the ball back and whatnot. But I appreciate your time. Thank you all for tuning in and rocking with your boy. It's going to be a fun day of afternoon slash evening delight for the Pistons. Either way, we are here. Ready to see if the Pistons can keep their momentum going. This is the last game without Isaiah Stewart. This is the final game of his 7-game suspension, which started against the Charlotte Hornets. After that kerfuffle in Charlotte, this is the final game that he will be inactive. The Pistons will get him back. Very next matchup, which I believe is against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who they just beat in overtime fashion in an unbelievable game at LCA. It's going to be a fun time, man. I'm happy to be here. I don't know who that is. Okay, let's keep rolling. Got a few folks here in the chat. Who's in the chat? Talk in the chat if you're here in the chat. I want to see you make sure everything is working. Hit me with a what up, though. Go Pistons. Shut up, Eric. Whatever you want to say in the chat, hit me up in the chat so I can make sure everything is moving smooth. Pistons got some road action against the Orlando Magic, another playoff team. A team that has given the Pistons a little bit of a tough run over the past couple seasons under the Paolo Banchero era. A lot of talent on this basketball team. Pistons will get the ball back off the challenge. Oh, yeah, it was clearly off of 2 feet of Orlando Magic players, but, you know, I don't know how the refs missed that. But we back. We back live. Tobias Harris in the corner with Jalen Suggs on him, who now looks like Derek White after going bald, which is hilarious. Tobias with the miss in the corner. Rebound Desmond Bane. Ooh, Asar. Asar got Desmond Bane on the matchup. The sumo. We got a foul. Oh, come on. Here we go. Wendell Carter Jr. off on the 3. Asar Thompson bringing the rock up. Pistons want to get off to a good start with the Orlando Magic. Team that historically struggled offensively, but adding Desmond Bane has given them some pop. Kay Cunningham misses a mid-range jumper. Rebound Asar. Tobias for 3. Missed it. Yeah, Pistons want to get off to a good start here against this team. Paolo with a nice layup. I like Paolo a lot in the draft. I don't know how I feel about him now. I feel like he's changed a lot since the draft. Tobias kicks, playing in the crowd. Cade in the corner. He's getting trapped. Don't want Cade in that corner. You got to play with space. Ugh, Jalen Suggs with a lob. Magic up 6. Pistons got to clean up some of these sloppy mistakes that we're seeing right now. Offensively, you see how things can look when they're not crisp. Jalen Duren ISOing at the top. Asar kicks the Cade, screen off. Got Bane on him. And he gets a foul. Gonna go shoot 2 at the line is Cade Cunningham. The MVP candidate himself. The deserving MVP candidate. It makes me laugh how people try to act like Cade's MVP candidacy is some kind of fluke, like he's a 6 seed averaging like Tyrese Halliburton numbers from last season. He's literally top 15 in scoring, maybe the best passer in basketball, one of the best two-way players in basketball, the best two-way MVP candidate without question. Like, I don't really understand how it's some kind of joke. And even his numbers now against the Magic, average 35 a game, 11 assists, 8 boards. If Jokic averaged that, they'd be... Never mind, I was going to say something mean. But we see what time it is. Cade gets both free throws. Uh-oh. Turnover. Pistons get the ball. Good defense by Asar. Asar got to have a nice game on Desmond Bane. Bane is a historic Piston killer. I'll never forget the 50 ball he dropped, or I think it was 49 he dropped at LCA when he was with the Grizzlies. Cannot have that repeated again. Tobias Harris and 1. Way to draw the contact. Tobias, you gotta break out, man. You've been having you've been on a rough 3-game stretch. I mean, you hit some nice clutch shots against the Cavaliers last game, but the Pistons really need a good showing from Tobias Harris against his old team. Drafted by the Milwaukee Bucks and then traded to the Orlando Magic, where he played a good tenure of his career before he was traded to the Pistons. Then moved to the Clippers, then moved to the Sixers, and now back here with the Pistons again. Oh, good rip up, Asar. And he comes back. He didn't get his feet back in bounds. Orlando going to get the ball back. Damn. Very close. Good effort by Asar Thompson. It was close. It was close. All right, here we go. Wendell Carter, extra pass. Golly, it's the Suma. Another dunk. He's got a couple dunks already. 10-7 lead for the Magic. Pistons bringing the ball up with Asar. Asar off to Duncan Robinson. Back up top to Asar. Let's see. Oh, looks for a jumper. Misses it. I don't mind it. That's a good shot. That's okay. It's a clean look. Turnover. Paulo with a wild pass to Wendell Carter Jr. Fumbles it out of bounds. Pistons will get the ball back. Clean look. Duncan Robinson, just off top. Here we go. The Sumo. Dang, another floater. Making some nice impact plays for the Pistons right now, or for the Magic, excuse me. He's a nice player. Desmond Bane. Oh, good block by Asar. Cade off in transition. Should be an easy dunk, and he gets it. Breakaway dunk for the MVP, Cade Cunningham. And Paulo gets stripped up by Tobias Harris. Oh. I thought Cade had another dunk there. It's all good, though. It's all good. Very nice play by Cade Cunningham. Cade on a breakaway is easy money. Get out the way and let that man cook. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Man, I don't know if I agree with that. Yeah, even JB. I agree with you, JB. I don't know what they saw in that one, but they let him slide. Oh, Tobias with a nice floater. There we go. There you go, Tobias. There you go, Uncle T. Oh, Bob Carroll again. Bob Carroll in his flopping ways. Again, I was a huge fan of Paolo Banchero in the draft. I don't know what he's turned into. I don't like this Diet Mellow rendition that he's doing. I don't want to say Diet Mellow because Mellow used to just go score and get buckets. He wasn't living at the free throw line, foul baiting, crying excessively. I don't know what Paulo is doing now. I'm not feeling it. Hand and face guy. What up, though? Appreciate you being here, man. BLN, appreciate you being here. Primetime, appreciate you being here. Cube22100, appreciate you being here. What up, though? We got 8 people here watching on the live. Man, that's what's up, man. Okay. Appreciate y'all, man. We got 8 on the live. We got 5 on live on assist. Tell a friend to tap in, man. Jalen Duren with a tip. Asar, another offensive rebound. The offensive glass activity between Asar and Duren is going to be key in these half-court sets. Because even if they don't get the buckets, they always get and fight for offensive second chances. But you can't turn it over in a spot like that. You can't do that. There's Paulo again going back to the free throw line. You can't have that. You cannot have that. And I don't even know if that's a foul for real. He just kind of bowled into Cade. Asar swats his shot, but he puts his shoulder down and falls to the floor. I swear, I think refs need to go back to just the elementary stages of the game because I don't understand how they just missing just these blatant flops that we seen. Dog Pound Jr. Ron Holland checking in the game. Checking in for Asar. Was that 2 fouls on Asar now? Not what you want to see, but he's got to be a little bit better. Yep, 2 fouls on Asar. Yeah, the Magic like to force physicality and try to get to the free throw line. You see that a lot from Bane. You see it a lot from Paulo. Is Franz Wagner playing today? I think he's been hurt for a minute, if I'm not mistaken. Cade, good drive by the MVP. Cade Cunningham gets to the basket. 13-15. Pistons down 2. 5 minutes. Turnover. Cade with a steal. Passing lane played well by Karis LeVert. Cade kicks to Tobias. Get some space. Get some space. Get some space. Get some space. 10 seconds on the clock. Find it. There you go. Look for a 3. Missed it. It's a clean look, though. It's all good. Got some Facebook activity as well. Javen Hunter, what up, though? TJ, what up, though? Appreciate y'all for being here, man. Appreciate y'all checking in. Paulo going back to the free throw line again. He going to live there all day. That's his biggest bread and butter. He don't have I don't think, like a sweet spot in terms of his offensive execution. He's still not a great shooter. He doesn't drive as often as he used to when he was in college. He doesn't play off the block like he used to in college. He tries to live at the free throw line off forcing his physicality. Knocks down both of them. Yeah, he averages 8 free throws a game. 7.8 to be exact. He's already taken 8 in the first quarter. This could be a long game if the Pistons are disciplined with how they defend Paolo Banchero. Cade with a good pass to Jalen Duren with a nice finish. The best duo in basketball right now. Those two young men. There's Paolo. Desmond Bane with Karis LeVert guarding him. Bane drives, kicks to Wendell Carter. Gets stripped by Tobias. Pistons on a break. Cade with another dunk. Hey! There we go. Yes, sir. Pistons tied this thing up. 17 up. Great burst right there by the Pistons. Very nice to see. That's when the Pistons are at their best. When they can get out and run, take advantage of the athleticism they got on this roster, that's when they at their best. Yeah, the offense can be a bit struggling to see sometimes, but when they on their P's and Q's, and when they can turn you over and make some plays, you see how dangerous they can be. Detroit Lions Nation, what up, though? Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for checking in. Yeah, this is going to be an important game for the Pistons. They got to be strong against the Eastern Conference heading into this postseason stretch. And I ain't going to lie, too. Yes, the postseason is most important, but I want to see Cade get some more MVP respect as well. So I want to see him have a nice showing until the postseason gets here. Because I don't think the MVP race is wrapped up already. If you look at where things are right now, hold on, let me check in on the league on a quick score. Because there was some important games going on. Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. The Timberwolves just beat the Nuggets, but the Nuggets just lost. And if Jokic is ranked ahead of Cade right now, which I understand, but if they keep losing, Cade is going to make the case to be higher in these MVP conversations, as he should be. Cade should be in a position where he is, to me, I don't think he should be any lower than 2 in this MVP race. If you want to have SGA number 1 at this moment, I'm fine with that. But anybody acting like this is just a wash and SGA should be winning this thing unanimously, I'm not rocking with that at all. So we can see some slippage with the Thunder. We see Cade keep playing at a high MVP level, winning some of these games where he's playing on these national stages, showing how great he is. He can steal some votes. This thing is not over yet. This thing is a lot closer than people want to realize. Marvin T, what up, though? Appreciate you being here, my dog. Yeah, this MVP conversation is not over. I just watched that Denver OKC game on Friday. It was an awesome game. But this conversation is not done. This conversation is not done. Cade has a lot of time to change some minds if people are choosing to actually watch his games. I feel like a lot of people who are weighing in on this MVP conversation are not actually watching Piston basketball right now. And that's why I'm here. That's why we here. As a beat reporter within this community, we got a loud voice within this community, and we got to start telling people the real. Cade Cunningham is as deserving as anybody else in this MVP conversation. Best record in the league. Desmond Bane with a miss. Now he gonna get to the free throw line and 1. Got Colbert. You got Cade MVP already? I don't want to say it's over already. I want to try to be fair. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. But I think it's getting close. I think it's a lot closer than people realize. SGA is still a dog, but he missed, 9 or 10 games off of that injury? That's a big deal. I don't think he was playing well enough where he could take a nap for 9 games and still have a comfortable lead to win it unanimous. No way. The Pistons got the best record in the league right now. Cade is putting up MVP numbers. He's playing tremendous defense, beating some good teams on national stages. It's close. It's not over. It's not over for anybody, but it's close. Cade gets to Karis LeVert. 3, misses it. Javonte Green, another offensive rebound. Ron Holland for 3. Another offensive rebound. Good tap by B-Ball Paul. Yes, there we go. Okay, nice. Ron Holland gets a foul going to the free throw line. I love the offensive glass activity that I'm seeing. Pistons are fighting and doing well, getting offensive rebounds right now. No quitting the dog pound at all. Jonathan Isaac, get that clown off my TV. I cannot stand Jonathan Isaac. I got a lot of agendas of people that I can't hate and I don't like in the league. Jonathan Isaac is one of them. It's a lot going on right here. You think Terrion Arnold going to get in trouble by the NFL? Yeah, probably. Yes, absolutely. I don't think that looks good for him at all. I don't really understand the situation of what happened, but it didn't look good at all from what I saw. I just don't understand what he was thinking out of that. The Lions are screwed. We'll talk about that another time. But to answer your question, Detroit talk, absolutely. I think he's in trouble. Terrion denies any involvement with events leading to multiple arrests. All right, well, let's hope. Let's hope that's the case. I'm just so down with the Lions in general, so like I don't really know what to say. Jalen Suggs for 3. Golly. Jalen Suggs morphing into a reliable threat on offense is not good for the East. Karis LeVert with a nice drive. There we go. Karis, you got to have a good second half of the season right now, bro. A lot of people down on you, and I think it's for fair reason. I just think you haven't played great this year. You can change a lot heading into this postseason stretch. Oh, Jonathan Isaac gets a foul on Paul Reed. He got the ugliest hair I've ever seen in my life. Camille, what up, though? This game is so ugly to watch. Yeah, it's not pretty so far. It's not pretty so far, but, you know, a lot of Pistons games have been a lot of these, you know, banging, bruising type games where they can kind of tip either way. Missed the first free throws, Jonathan Isaac. It's okay to be biased, y'all. I'm of the mindset where it's okay to have a bias as long as you admit it. It's okay to hate on people. Just admit it and be clean about it. I don't care. You ain't got to love everybody. Jokic ain't a factor. He only got one more game to miss. I agree. Hey, I'm waiting for it because I don't think he's gonna make it either. I think he's gonna miss one. I think SGA is gonna miss some more. You see how they do. They didn't want to play nobody against the Pistons, but for some reason, the very next game against the Nuggets, now everybody who sat want to play. I didn't like that at all. I thought that was real nasty by OKC. And I'm not the type to diminish injuries. If y'all injured, you injured. But it looks weird that all the names from Chet, Caruso, SGA, and I think it was like one or two other guys, none of y'all wanted to play. But as soon as the Nuggets is on the screen, now y'all want to play. I thought that was kind of nasty. Javonte Green rebound. K bringing it up. Got a mismatch. Left hand finish. Should be an and one. Call the call, man. K just getting whacked and they don't want to say nothing. Give this man his respect. Good drive by K Cunningham. Desmond Bane misses a 3. Javonte Green, good rebound. Kicks off to Karis LeVert. Kicks it to Ron Holland from the corner. Ron gets a lot of his three-point looks from that corner. He's got to find a way to be reliable from there. But I do like that he's at least shooting. He's not scared to shoot. Jonathan Isaac, dump off. Shut up. I think one more year to get the MVP, Cunningham. Nah, I think he's worthy now. I think he's worthy right now. I think Cade is more than worthy right now. Because you never know. I don't like just let them be motivated to do it again next season. Nah, let them get their shine and their credit that they deserve in the moment now. We saw that with Rookie of the Year, and I think we've seen it now with this MVP race. Javonte Green misses a 3. Another offensive rebound for the Pistons. Cade for 3, misses it off the front iron. Yeah, I don't want the Pistons to have to keep waiting for their respect. They've earned it at this point. Cade is more than worthy of winning MVP. More than worthy. Not just being in the race. He's more than worthy of winning the MVP. We saw him lose Rookie of the Year because the team didn't win enough. Now they're the number 1 team in the league. Desmond Bane missed. 2 seconds. Cade, 3 ball. Ooh. All right. A little ugly watch in the first quarter, but not a good, not a bad start for the Pistons. 26-23, open. For the Orlando Magic with the lead. Pistons fighting right now. I like to see it. No problem. Pistons have done a good job of fighting back from deficits when they have to. I think they did a good job of playing with the lead. I think that's when they're at their best, playing in front and relying on their defense instead of having to play from behind and forcing three-pointers and forcing offensive looks. I think they've done a good job of keeping the game close and sticking to their identity. The problem with most MVP voters, they don't care about defense. No defense, no problem when it comes to their vote. I know, because they're idiots, Chuck. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't respect that. I don't like. You can't sit here and tell me that shooting efficiency is all that matters now all of a sudden when it comes to MVP votes, when it comes to awards. Like, I'm not rocking with that at all. There's two sides of the game. There's two sides of the game. And I think Cade is the best two-way player out of all of the players in the MVP conversation. I think he's a better defender than Jaylen Brown. He's a better defender than SGA, in my opinion. He clears Jokic, clears Luka, who's not even really even in the conversation no more. He just gives you better versatility. He's great on ball. He's the best rim protector of all the candidates. And he's a 6'7" guard. He's the best rim protector as a 6'7" guard of any other MVP candidate in this discussion. So no, I say run Cade his respect right now. I'm not trying to hear nothing about wait next year. Oh, if you gotta give it a little bit more time. Nah, bro. They're exceeding expectations right now. They're the number one team in the league with the best record in the league. They have more than overcompensated Cade's MVP case. JB Bickerstaff has talked about it already. And then you even look at what Jalen Duren is doing. Now he's jumped up to the lead for most improved, which I think is more than deserving as well. Yeah, the people who are, crapping on the Pistons in their award candidacy, I mean, even Coach of the Year. People talk about Mazzulla now all of a sudden being the leader. Like, what do the Pistons have to do to be respected for their awards, man? These are the things that solidify legacies, solidify Hall of Fame candidacy, like all that. Like, you get bonuses and incentives for winning awards and winning certain things. Like, it should matter to get to these points. And I think the Pistons need to start getting a little bit more respect for that, man. And I'm going to keep pushing that as a beat reporter the best I can. Ugh, Karis LeVert with a bad turnover. Ugh. Karis, you got to tighten it up, man. He has been very disappointing this year. I see all the talk on social media. I know how Pistons Twitter. Oh, but a nice take. Okay. Finish between 3 defenders. I like that, Karis. More of that, please. A lot more of that, please. Ugh. Wagner. Y'all remember Wagner when he pushed Killian Hayes on the side and almost got in a fight with the whole team? Oh, they was ready to square for Killian Hayes. That was crazy. That was a wild time in Pistons history. LeVert midi. Missed it. Desmond Bane. Isaac in the corner. Back to Wagner. Oh. They just going to live at the free throw line all day by the look of it. Good number of y'all here checking out. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Let me see them thumbs up go up a little bit. I'm trying to be more active on my YouTube page. Trying to be more active here. Trying to get more active as we push for this playoff seeding right here for the Pistons. They got great momentum right now. Beef Stew coming back soon. Things really lining up well for this Detroit Piston basketball team, man. And I say it all the time. I think the Pistons are saving basketball. I think the Pistons are saving the NBA. Yep, Franz Wagner's not playing tonight. Okay. People want to see more defense. People want to see more team basketball. People want to see the end of super teams. People want to see the growth of young players. Watch the Detroit Pistons. Ron Holland in the corner. Kicks to Tobias. Three-pointer. Gets the offensive rebound. Tobias. Oh, nice lob to JD. Yes, sir. Very nice play by Tobias Harris. I think the Pistons should give Chaz Lanier minutes. I'm not mad at that. If if Karis is going to struggle offensively and turn the ball over and not be reliable offensively, I'd like to see more Chaz minutes as well. Wagner with an and one. Chaz has done a good job of giving good spark minutes when he's been called on. It's not often, but when he has been called on, he's been a good player for him. But again, that goes to what I was just saying. Guys like Chaz Lanier being able to be an impact player, guys like Ron Holland turning into impact players, even Dennis Jenkins, who's become one of the best success stories in the entire NBA. Nobody expected Dennis Jenkins to be what he has become today. Speaking of Dennis, kicks to Ron Holland, kicks to Karis LeVert for three. Back iron, missed it. Wagner with a rebound. Here comes Desmond Bane and the Magic. Right side pick. Bane misses it. Wagner with a rebound. Pistons got to fight. Keeping the game close. Offensively, they got to start finding a rhythm. Wagner for three? No way. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. JD to Danis. Danis. JD tried to put back. Got to come down with that one. He didn't have a good spotting. Oh. Uh-oh. Pistons may have dodged a bullet with a goaltend, but we don't care. Ron Holland and one should be the call, but nothing. But a nice take by Ron Holland. Another fearless finish by Ron at the rim. Who's better, Killian Hayes or Chill out. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Killian Hayes is one of the worst basketball players in NBA history. Oh, Desmond Bane with the finish at the rim. Killian Hayes was horrendous. Did Killian Hayes ever have a game-winning jump shot? Killian Hayes had a couple 20-point games in his career, and those are like the biggest aberrations ever. Killian was horrendous. There was one person that was leading the Killian Hayes bandwagon. There was one person in the Pistons community leading the Killian bandwagon, and we knew that that was fraudulent. He was terrible. He was absolutely terrible. I'll stand by this. I get not mortgaging the entire future, but Trajan did this team a massive disservice by not even signing a single shooter. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you on that, Camille. I'm not going to disagree at all. I was understanding of them trading Jaden Ivey. I'm still a big Jaden Ivey fan. I really want to see him do well. I understand them moving him, but I don't like that they moved him for somebody that really is not getting any kind of real rotational minutes. Kevin Huerter's not doing anything for this basketball team right now, and you're still missing a big punch offensively from whether it's another creator or another shooter, because we don't know what's going on with Malik Beasley. He's still hooping with Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico. You obviously lose Tim Hardaway Jr. Duncan has been awesome. I love what Duncan Robinson has been doing for this team this season. Karras has been he's been very inconsistent. I totally agree. I don't really understand how he kind of just went with staying put at the number one seed. Because again, I don't like just prolonging seasons, assuming everything is going to translate to next year. Just because the Pistons are good right now does not mean this is going to translate to next season. So it's important to take advantage of the fire that you have right now. And I was kind of shocked that they didn't decide to do more. I thought they were going to find at least a couple pieces that they could throw in the rotation. I was really surprised by that. I'm not going to lie to y'all. You know, he had the presser after the trade deadline saying culture was important and we didn't want to shake things up too much. You said that last season. And at this point, you kind of know what you have with this team. You know who the guys are that you want to rely on for the future. So with that being the case, you should be able to kind of pull the trigger and take a look at some teams and some players. Now, granted, I'm not saying go get Trey Murphy or go get a superstar, but you could. I thought they could have did a little bit more than just a Kevin Huerter trade. And again, Huerter's not even doing nothing for this team right now. I was surprised by that. I'll be honest with y'all. He got a buzzer beater against Dallas. Who? Killian Hayes? In what quarter? The first quarter or a game winner? No way. I don't remember that. Killian Hayes had a game winner against Dallas? We have not made it 3 and it's almost halftime. Yep, this is another one of them games where, 0 of 13 from 3. That's brutal. The Pistons have done a good job of masking their deficiencies, but when they are struggling, those deficiencies look glaringly terrible, especially when you're behind and struggling on offense. Oh, and now Ron Holland with a brick. Like, this is gonna matter. It's gonna be easy to kind of stomach this right now in the regular season, but when the postseason gets here, and I even see all the troll teams on social media talking about this with the Pistons, but I don't like giving them the light of day. You know what I'm saying? I don't like talking to Knicks fans and giving them credence to what they say, but they're not wrong. The Pistons are gonna need. Oh, steal. Dennis Jenkins to Ron Holland. Oh, he got fouled. Is that a foul or a clean strip? Looked like a foul. But yeah, I worry about what the postseason is going to look like if these are the kind of outputs that they're going to have in terms of their offensive display. They can't struggle like this, man. If Asar would shoot, hey, if y'all know me, you know how I feel about Asar Thompson and his unwillingness to shoot. I see so many people on social media telling me, oh, he doesn't have to shoot. He's good enough for defense. No. I'm not with that at all. I don't respect or support that at all. I love Asar. I really like him a lot as a player. He's amazing as a defender. But JB Bickerstaff likes two-way players. And they have put resources in place for Asar and Ron Holland to improve as scorers and shooters. So I need to see, not me, I mean, who am I? I'm just a beat reporter. But I want to see some improvement in his game to show that these resources are paying off for his team. Because if they go shoot like this, somebody's got to be able to help. Richardson with a miss. Rebound, Ron Holland. Ooh. Danis would have get blocked. Game winner. Game winner? Bro, I don't remember that at all. I do not remember a Killian Hayes game winner. I'm gonna look for it. But I don't remember that at all. Was this on the road? This had to be at home. There's no way he hit this at the road. No way. But you could be right. You could be right, big homie. I'm not gonna call you a liar. I'm just saying I don't remember it. It was so much bad Killian Hayes to forget about. I don't know. Asar got to at least develop a corner three. Yeah, he got to give you something, man. I'm not of the mind, because again, in postseason basketball, you can't just play in transition all the time. You can't just run up and down the floor in transition. That's not good enough. That's not realistic at all. You're going to have to be able to muck it up in half court. And if you got a guy that's scared to shoot and is constantly looking for passing instead of looking for a shot, that's going to cripple this team. Because we know what this team is right now. Cade kind of comes and goes as a three-point shooter. Duncan is a good shooter, but he can still be quiet sometimes. Jalen Duren don't shoot threes. We shouldn't be asking your center to. He's a guy that works the glass. He's one of the best rebounders in the game, so they're not going to rely or ask him to shoot three-pointers. Tobias can come and go. Isaiah Stewart's not really a shooter. Ron's not really a shooter, even though he's confident to try. Javonte Green can come and go. Karras can come and go. You need some kind of consistency, and I don't think it's fair to let anybody off the hook. I remember watching Pistons Twitter kill Jaden Ivey for his deficiencies as a scorer and a defender, which I think is fine. If he got deficiencies that he need to work on, no problem. But we're not finna give other people grace when y'all are expecting Cade to work on his turnovers. Jalen Duren got to work on his rim protection. Who else? Beef Stew working on his offensive progression. Just all of the young players. Ron Holland working on his offensive growth. Everybody got to work on their deficiencies except for Asar Thompson. I'm not rocking with that personally. And don't get to, I'm not hating on Asar. I like Asar. I think he's a good player. I think he's a helpful player. I think he's going to be a great building block for this team. But in terms of consistency, everybody got to do their part, including Asar Thompson. On a team like this that struggles, what are the Pistons? I think they're like 20-something and I think like 22nd in three-point shooting. Let me get that number for y'all right now. Yeah, the Pistons are 23rd in three-point shooting. They're not the most reliable team in terms of offense either. It's only going to get tougher when the postseason gets here. So he got to be a little bit better. That's why this was a research year. I agree, but I think we kind of know. I think we kind of have some answers in this research. This is definitely a research year. The Pistons have done a good job of, answering questions and not to say overachieving, but I don't know. I think you have some answers. You know what Jalen Duren is. You know who Cade is. You know what Asar is. You know what Jaden Ivey was at that point with his injury. That's why he got traded. So, yeah, this is a research year, but you have some answers at this point. You had some answers at the trade deadline as well. Orlando Magic challenging. Looks like it was blocked off of Asar. Or not Asar, excuse me. It was blocked off of Davis Jenkins. Hit his hand. I think Wendell Carter Jr. had the ball on the line, and it looks like they're challenging to see if he had his foot on the line or not, because I think they gave it to the Pistons. My bad. It wasn't a game winner. Back-to-back threes in overtime to close the game out. That's fine. I didn't even know that existed. I didn't even know that was a thing. I wasn't a Killian hater, but once you got Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey, it was pretty clear that he was who he was. The only person who had belief in him was another Pistons media member and Monty Williams. That's it. It was like the ball stayed in from what I saw. Got some Facebook activity. Hey, Mr. Washington, what up? I'm at the game. You in the game in Orlando? That's fire. Okay. Hottest team in the Eastern Conference. That's true. What up, Keith? Appreciate you checking in, man. Appreciate everybody being here, man. This is cool seeing this kind of support. It really does warm my heart, for real. I love y'all. Killian Hayes don't have no buzzer beater. Yeah, I don't remember that from Killian at all. But, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It's all good. They're taking a long time with this challenge, man. Let's go. We've been having a lot of delays this week with the Pistons. Anybody who went to the LCA game in Cleveland where they had the 30-minute horn delay? Was anybody at the game for that? That mug was loud and obnoxious, bro. They had to play music for 30 minutes, putting on people on the screen. Then the big screen broke. You showing how cheap we was on national TV. Oh, man, that was terrible. That was terrible, but it was fun. LCA has turned into a fun destination, man. If y'all haven't been able to check out a Piston game this season at LCA, you got to come check it out. Here we go. Oh. Looks like Orlando's getting the ball back. He said it was blocked off of Jenkins. It clearly touches his hand. He said there was no conclusive evidence to overturn and give the ball back to the Pistons. But from what I looked at, it looked like when, who was it, Carter Jr. or Paulo, he had the ball in his hand and he was still in bounds. I'm shocked by that, but all right, here we go. Orlando gets the ball back, and we resume play. Davis Jenkins full court press. Paulo with the ball. Asar guarding him. Asar, you got to stop reaching so much, man. That's Asar's biggest problem right now. I don't say his biggest problem, but that's one of his biggest problems. He's a great defender, but he guards with his hands too much. He reaches a lot, and that gets him caught. He even talked about it during media day before the season started. He gets a lot of cheap fouls where it limits his ability to play the minutes that people ask him to. I see everything on social media. I see all the people clamoring, oh, Asar should be playing 35 minutes. He should be closing every game. Like, yeah, that'd be cool, but if he's fouling as much as he is, it makes it hard for him to do that. I haven't been as mad at JB Bickerstaff for some of the decisions he's been making on Asar. Like, Again, I think he's a tremendous player, but I do think he does some things that limits the things that people want to see in terms of his usage on this team. Pistons down 7, 37-30, Magic up. B-ball Paul foul heading to the free throw line. Wendell Carter looks like No Life Shaq from YouTube. Oh my goodness. B-ball Paul heading to the line to shoot too. Come on, B-ball. B-ball with a flat free throw. K checking back in. Javonte Green checking back in for Dennis Jenkins and who? Karis LeVert? Oh no, checking in for Asar. All right. Hayes with the King playing against the Lakers tonight. I'm a Hayes fan. Are you really? Show me a jersey then. Show me a jersey and prove it right now. I'm not against Killian Hayes. You know, I want to see him do well. I'm happy he got another opportunity. It's funny that it's in Sacramento, but, you know. Javonte with a rebound. K bringing the rock up. K got to heat up in this quarter. Oh, and he gets stripped. That's not a good look. Orlando's always been a good defensive team. Another triple for the Magic. The Sumo. No, the Sumo or Silva, excuse me. Tristan Silva, excuse me. Tobias. And one. Good finish by Tobias. Seven points for Tobias Harris so far. There's a lot going on in this game right now. All right, here we go. Pistons got to find a way to close this gap. 6-point game. Paolo with a floater, misses it. Yeah, as long as you don't foul Paolo, you have a chance to shut him down. You just got to make sure he doesn't force contact. K kicks it Javonte. Wu for three. Misses it again. Pistons are still without a three-point make. 0 of 14 so far. That's brutal. That's not good at all. If you make 5 of those, you're comfortably in the lead. And it's not like Orlando's lighting it up. They're 2 of 9. They're only 2 of 9. The Pistons have made the same number of field goals as the Magic. Only difference is the Magic have, well, they're 13 to 17 for the free throw line as well. And you 0 of 14 from 3. Yeah, I don't understand the refusal to address or find a shooter that's at least going to play rotational minutes for this team. Because they're not in a position where they could just rest and not have that. I don't know, man. I was confused by that with Trajan. And I love Trajan. I really do. I think he's done a tremendous job for this team. But that was a head scratcher. That was a head scratcher for me. Paolo at the line for his second free throw, and he makes it. Kagan full court press. Duncan Robinson back in the game. B-ball, Paul, Tobias. Ooh, almost turned it back over. 5 seconds, Cade. You got to shoot. Got to shoot. You got to shoot. Cade for 3. Missed it. Another 3-point miss. This is not good. 0 of 15 from 3 is disgusting. Tobias rips Paolo. Cade in transition. Oh, what a finish by Cade. Oh, my gosh. He's on the right side of the hoop. Switched it to his left. Fading to the ground, and he makes the shot. Oh, my goodness. 12 points, 4 dimes for Cade Cunningham so far. MVP this man. De Silva, golly, De Silva is killing this team right now. He been hooping. De Silva is doing a good job today. 12 points. Him and Paulo got 12 each. This is crazy. That was crazy. And Cade was barely even off the ground to be able to make that play. On the right side of the hoop, switches to the left. Ugh. But then De Silva can neutralize it with a triple, which hurts. I'm sorry, what? What happened now? They're reviewing for a flagrant foul on who? What did I miss? No, Drake. What did I miss? Hey, Drake. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. Here we go. Pistons ball. This is on the Magic they looking at? Here we go. Oh, okay. Wendell Carter runs through Duncan Robinson. Looks like he pushed him. It looked a little excessive, but I don't know if I would call it a flagrant foul. But you never know in the league nowadays. I can't tell what's a flagrant and what's not. Let's see what they see. Sticking with a common foul. Not a flagrant. All right, no problem. No problemo. Only jersey I have is an '04 Pistons jersey, Ben Wallace. All right, I ain't mad at that. I wanted Killian to be the backup point guard. I personally don't like how Goris overrode Weaver with the Monty hire. Yeah, that was nasty. That whole year was just disgusting how that played out. That whole year was just a mess, literally from the beginning. And I was hopeful for Monty. I thought he was going to be able to, steer the ship well to get this team in playoff contention. And boy, did that not happen. From the whole thing with Jaden Ivey, again, I didn't like Ivey coming off the bench. I thought that was weird, especially for Killian Hayes. I agree. He could have been the backup. Let Jaden Ivey be your two guard. Jalen Duren in the post, left hand, nice finish by JD. JD looks a little bit more polished with his scoring in the paint, and I like seeing that. I like seeing him score in the paint with his back to the basket or the face up than him doing it from the perimeter. I don't love him always having to operate from the perimeter. I like seeing JD when he's close in the paint already. Good block. Desmond Bane. Pistons got the ball, bringing it up. Cade. Javante. Woo, come on. Woo just lost the ball. Cade with good. Oh, yeah, good rim protection by Cade. Kicks it up to Ron Holland. Javante for three. There we go. We finally have a triple. Finally. 3:40 left in the second quarter, and we finally have a three-pointer knockdown. Goodness gracious. Silva for three again. Misses it. Javante with a rebound. Huge two possessions by Javante Green. Wu brings the rock up. Get it to Cade. 3 minutes. Pistons down 4. Cade with a drive. Ooh, gets to the free throw line. I like it. Good energy right here by the Pistons. Really good momentum. Wu was a great hustle man for this team. He kind of plays through the same cloth of a guy like Ron Holland, but he can make some huge shots for this Pistons team when they need it. Cade at the free throw line. Misses the first. Come on, Cade. Nothing drives me crazier than when Cade is at LCA and the crowd is giving him MVP chance and he misses the free throws. You cannot do that, bro. You cannot. That is a cardinal sin. If you get an MVP chance, you gotta make the MVP free throws, bro. K makes the second. Pistons down 3, 45-42. About 3 minutes left in the quarter. First half about to come to a close in just a moment. Pistons gotta end this on a high note. If they can swipe this lead, this would be huge. Banchero driving on Cade. Cade giving up no ground. Doubled by Ron Holland. Turnover. Jalen Duren with a steal. Here comes Cade. Tried to get it to Duncan Robinson. Silva with a deflection. Pistons will get the ball back. Ron is doing a lot right now. I love Ron's activity in this game. Ron and Wu are doing great things. Jalen Duren being active defensively. Cade not giving an inch up to Paolo Banchero, even though he's bigger than him. Ooh. Cade. Back to Ron. Ron with a floater. Yeah, knocks it down. Yes, sir. 45-44. Pistons within 1. Here comes Desmond Bane. Wendell Carter Jr. top of the key. Wu checking on Paolo Banchero. Cade guarding Desmond Bane. Uh-oh. Oh, Jalen Duren got a goaltend. He was quick. Just a half a second late on that one. But it's okay. Pistons doing a good job of challenging and contesting everything. Cade kicks it to Ron. Nice assist. Nice finish by Ron. I tell you, Ron's game is super fearless. This game itself. It is. It is very ugly, Camille. It is not pretty at all to watch. Pistons have done a good job of winning these ugly games, though. Duncan, nice feed! Ron Holland, Pistons back within 1. I thought they took the lead, but I forgot they were back down 3 again. 46-47. Jalen Suggs driving. Deep floater. Missed it. Tapped by Paulo De Silva. Jalen Suggs for 3. Damn it. 50-46. Oh, Duren had a mismatch. Bad pass by Cade. Looks like Duren kind of changed his position at the last second. I'm loving the playmaking and the passing by Duncan Robinson. A lot of Heat fans reminded me on Twitter that he had that in his bag already, but it's taken a little while for him to kind of expand that with the Pistons, and I like seeing that a lot. Desmond Bane kicks to Paulo. You'll let Paulo shoot for 3. You'll live with that. Even with him making it, you'll live with it. That's not his game. He's not a shooter. You'll live with that. That's fine. Good contest, but you'll live with it. 8-2 run by the Magic. Pistons got to get some blood here. A minute left in the quarter. Cade ISO. Top of the key. Drives to the rack. Missed it. Jalen Duren put back. Gets fouled by De Silva. JD going to the free throw line. JD knocks down the first. Let's see where we are on this box score. Cade leads away with 14 points. 8 points for JD. If he makes this, it'll be 9. Excuse me, 9 if he makes this, it'll be 10. And we got 10 for JD. He's in double figures. 8 for Tobias, a quiet 8 points. 8 for Ron Holland. Oh, good defense by Ron. They almost had him. Almost forced an 8-second violation. Oh, good rip by Ron Holland, but they're going to get him for a foul. Yeah, Ron gets a lot of reaching fouls, too. Ron is giving good energy in this game, though. Another fearless game for Rob. 8 points for him, 3 of 6 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3. A +2 for the plus-minus nerds. But doing his thing. He's playing good basketball right now for the Pistons. Paolo Banchero hits the first. How many free throws has he shot so far? Dog, get out of here. Paolo Banchero has shot 14 free throws already. This is disgusting. He's 12 of 14 from the free throw line. This is disgusting. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I like Paolo, but I don't like his new game that he's playing with now. This is a different version of what we saw from college, and I'm not a fan of it. Pistons turned the ball over. And another foul by Ron Holland. Ron, you got to be better than that, bro. That's 3 fouls on Ron. I get your frustration, Ron, but you got to know a little bit better than that, man. They're not going to give you no benefit of the doubt for that. You a little too close. He's going to flop out of bounds. This is a team that falls constantly. This is a totally different game, but they just knocked down 3 or 4 triples right now. 1 of 17 is glaring. 1 of 17 is extremely glaring. Pistons doing a good job. Points in the paint. 32-22 advantage. The only difference is all these other stats are very close. Fast break, close. Turnovers, close. Steals, close. Assists, close. Rebounds, kind of close. 29-22 advantage for the Pistons. K drives to the rack, gets a good finish. Great finish by K. That's 15 points for the MVP. Cade is 0 of 6 from 3. Cade is somebody else that's got to step up his shooting. He got to be someone reliable. He can't be 0 of 6 and a half. You can't have that. Oh, De Silva gets blocked. 3 seconds left. Tobias got to shoot. Oh, back iron. All right. There's another good draw. 57-50. Pistons down 7 points in the first half. It's not bad, but it's just so frustrating when you go as 1 of 18 is disgusting. Gotta find a way to clean that up. And again, I'm not even holding it on one person. That's gotta be just a collective effort. It's not just one person that's holding it up. It's everybody. Smash Hole, what up, though? Thanks for the play-by-play. I have no way to watch this game, so this is the best non-box score watch right now. I'll do the best I can for you, baby. DVE, I'm here for you. I'm riding. I appreciate y'all being here, man. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We got a good number of people in here, man. I told y'all we was going to expand the reach. I got my Facebook tapped in right now. I got my YouTube page tapped in right now. I'm going to try to get over to Twitter and the Instagram as well. Tell a friend to lock in with us. We're going to try to grow this community the best we can, man. I really appreciate all the support. We're going to take a break right now, though. We are in the middle of halftime. Everybody go stretch your legs. We're going to come back here in just about 10 minutes, maybe. And we're going to get this thing going back in the second half. Don't you move. I'll be right back.
Visit UWMcareers.com today. Our communities share one heartbeat. It lives in the places we gather and the spaces that give us purpose. But when disasters strike, that heartbeat stops. The very fiber of a community torn. And that's when Belfour steps in to help bring it all back. So students can learn, hospitals can heal, and families can return. Belfour, restoring more than property.
New ways to bet on sports are turning up here and here. Here, here, here. every gambler, your best move is to call HERE. The Michigan Problem Gambling Helpline is here for you.
They always tell you there's a catch, a compromise, an asterisk. Sprite Zero Sugar is different. It's nothing but crisp, lemon lime flavored refreshment with zero sugar. This is Sprite Zero Sugar. Obey your thirst.
Pistons basketball on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by Michigan Lottery's Millionaire for Life. Win up to $1 million a year for life. And by Henry Ford Health, the official healthcare provider of the Detroit Pistons. This halftime report here in Orlando is presented by your Metro Detroit Buick GMC dealers. As the Pistons are down 7, let's take a look at our high efficiency performer by Wallside Windows. That would be Tristan Da Silva. 14 points in 16 minutes, including a pair of triples, finding success from the long line, well-timed cuts off ball, and he's 6 for 8 from the field. He has been a problem for Detroit. He's only been averaging 9 points this season, so he's having himself quite a game so far here in this first half. Let's take a look at the first half stats brought to you by the Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. What sticks out to me? The three-pointers. The Pistons, they were 0 for 15 before Javonte Green hit the lone triple. Free throws, those are a problem as well. The Magic have gotten to the line 22 times. Pistons down 7. We'll look more on the halftime report next.
Here's to the stop that never stopped. To the flavor that found its way into everything. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for winners. This isn't just a meal. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
So, Michael, nothing feels better than a win.
Nope. Nothing.
Around here, it's all-wheel drive all year round,
And Toyota has more all-wheel drive choices than any other brand.
including the family-size Grand Highlander. Toyota,
let's go places.
I was involved in a serious car accident in which I suffered a traumatic.
All right, all right.
Left turn.
Waiting for the second half to kick back up.
I was in the back of the ambulance thinking my life had turned upside down.
I will never be the same.
at KGR, we see
All right, all right. Oops, there you go. Okay, we good to go. Appreciate everybody who's here right now. Checking on my social media. You can follow me at I am Eric Vincent on Twitter. I don't call it X because I don't trust Elon Musk. I'm sorry. But you can follow me on Twitter at I am Eric Vincent. Social media is actually the same for everywhere. Instagram, same thing. Facebook, same thing. I try to be as interactive on it everywhere as I can be. I love being able to talk to everybody. For those of y'all who got some sense, those of y'all who don't got some sense, I love being able to chop it up with y'all, man. I love the Detroit sports community more than anything. Brian Young, I heard her on the roster, who was supposed to make threes, and coach bragging about Chaz. But let's have Holland and Karras keep throwing up bricks. I mean, you're going to have to play Ron Holland. Ron, I think, has done a good job defensively. I think he's done a really good job offensively as well as a transition scorer. Does really good at getting downhill and creating his own looks. Karras, I think, is a different story. I think he's just kind of been really disappointing for this team. I really want to see him turn a corner and be the reliable veteran scorer that they brought him in to be. It just has not panned out yet. I don't know what's really been the issue with him, but unfortunately, it's just not clicking. Unfortunately, I want to see that change. Unfortunately for him, but Ron, you have to play. Ron has to play. I think Ron has earned his minutes. I think Trajan is obviously high on him as the guy who drafted him. So I don't expect that to change right now. I think Ron has done enough to earn his minutes. Let's check around the league. Let's see some scores, how things is playing out. Wow. The Hawks beating up on the Trailblazers 75-58. The regular season doesn't matter. New York Knicks beat up on the San Antonio Spurs 114-89. Does not matter because regular season doesn't matter. That's their words, not mine. Cleveland beat the Nets 106-102 in a close one. Let me check something real quick actually because I want to see something. Let's see. Okay, so James Harden played against the Nets but didn't want to play against the Pistons. Okay, no Donovan Mitchell this game. Still nursing his injury. Okay, no problem. Wow, Chicago beat up on the Milwaukee Bucks 120-97. Man, they gotta. I don't want to say they gotta get Giannis out of there, but I cannot imagine Giannis staying in Milwaukee at this pace. I just can't. I don't see any way of him sticking with Milwaukee. I don't think that's gonna happen. But I've been wrong before, so who knows? 117-108 final score. Minnesota Timberwolves beating the Denver Nuggets. Let's check some MVP numbers, shall we? Okay. 35, 13, and 9 for Joker. That's fine, but if they keep losing, that has to count for something. Because if I'm not mistaken now, there was a tie between Denver and Minnesota. So now Denver, I think, is the 5th seed, and Minnesota's the 4th seed now, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let's double check that, shall we? Yeah, Denver's a 5th seed. I'm sorry. They gave it to Jokic his second MVP season as a 6th seed? I don't think they're going to give him that same grace this year. I think if he keeps falling in the West, I think if the Nuggets keep falling in the West, he's not going to stay in that number 2 spot in the MVP conversation. I think that's finna change. That's how I see it. Again, I've been wrong before, but I feel like we saw how much people say winning matters, and winning is as important as they say it does. He can't be sitting in the number 2 spot with Cade Cunningham at 3 as the Pistons keep winning. The Pistons been hooping. The Pistons haven't lost 2 straight games since December, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't think they've done it a lot this season, period. So that has to matter. I'm sorry. We saw winning and losing be the deciding factor for for Rookie of the Year in Cade's rookie season. We've seen it be a talking point for a lot of different other awards and, deciding first team All-NBAs and a lot of different things, All-Star conversations. Like, a lot of that always predicates down to having the best winning record. And if the Pistons are going to sit here with the best winning percentage in the NBA, that has to court some favor for Cade Cunningham in this conversation. Objectively. I'm not trying to sound like a fanboy. I'm trying to be objective and real. I'm trying to speak to the criteria of the voters. I'm trying to speak to the narratives and the talking points that they have used over the past several seasons. And if that's how it's going to be, Cade has to get a little bit more respect on his name as an MVP candidate. And I think that matters to him. I think it matters to him. I think it matters to his family. I think it matters to the Pistons organization. They're not going to say it out loud because, Cade is very diplomatic and they like keeping things to the team, which I respect. I like that. I'm cool with that. But at the same time, run that man his respect. That's how I see it. What else we got going on around the league? Yeah, Pistons got a 5.5 game lead over the Boston Celtics, and they keep trying to push this Jaylen Brown narrative. I'm not trying to hear about Jaylen Brown in no MVP conversations. If I had a ballot right now, my ballot would look like this. I would give, and I really don't even want to do this because I'm not against SGA being number one. I just think it's a lot closer than people try to act like it is. People try to act like SGA was averaging 40 and OKC got like a 10-game record league over the rest of the NBA. Like, I'm not feeling that. So for right now at this moment, I will give a slight lead to SGA. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Sorry, my mic came out. Excuse me. I would give a slight lead to SGA right now in the number one spot. I would go SGA 1, Cade 2, Jokic 3, Wemby 4, and then I would go Jaylen Brown at 5. Don't bring up Luka Doncic in this conversation. I don't want to hear Luka in any more MVP discussions. I don't want to hear nothing about Luka and his slow molasses moving feet in the MVP conversation. I don't want to hear that at all. That would be my 5 right now. I'm going SGA 1, K 2, Jokic 3, Wemby 4, and Jaylen Brown can be 5. Part of me wants, Wemby's missed a lot of time too, and he was on the minute restriction and whatnot, so yeah, I got to knock him down a few for that. And that's okay. It's no problem. It is what it is, but I don't know. I think Cade's availability, Cade's two-way production, he doesn't have a star next to him, even though Jalen Duren, I guess, now is considered a star. A lot of his star status in the NBA is due to the aiding assistance that he's gotten from Cade Cunningham, which is no knock. I'm not hating on him, but I don't know if Jalen Duren would be an all-star without Cade next to him. But that's just me, I guess. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. If you're on my YouTube page, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Welcome to Top Title Detroit. We are on liveonassist.com. Linked up to my Facebook page as well. We taking over the internet, man. We all over the place here. Detroit sports should be all over the internet right now, man. It's a great time to be a Detroit sports fan, unless you support the Lions, who are just being stupid right now. Lions getting on my nerves, man. I'm sick of what the Lions are doing. But it's okay, because we back now. Second half is underway. And here come the Pistons. Crank this volume back up. Tobias in the post on Jalen Suggs. Turnaround jumper, knocks it down. 52-57. Pistons only down 5. Paulo on the wing. Tobias guarding him. Kicks it to Wendell Carter Jr. for 3 in the corner. Misses it. Asar, you got to pull that rebound down. Swiped away by Desmond Bane. Gets the layup to go. You got to put a body on him. Asar didn't block out. Tobias kicks to Cade. Paulo guarding him. Cade with a miss. Asar with a rebound. Kicks out to Tobias. 2 seconds. Got to shoot. Forces one. Knocks it down. Good hit by Tobias Harris. Tobias with 12 now, if I'm not mistaken. Missed by Desmond Bane. Jalen Duren with a rebound. Here comes Cade Cunningham. Pistons down 5. Cade drives down the lane. Kicks to Asar. Gets a nice layup. Nice slide move off the glass by Asar. Pistons within 3. Here come the Pistons. Playing defense. Wendell Carter Jr. at the top with the ball. Desmond Bane guarded by Tobias. 3-pointer by Jalen Suggs. Bricked it. Jalen Duren gets the board. Point Duren bringing the ball up. Looks for Cade in the post. He's got an advantage on Jalen Suggs. And he's going to go to the free throw line. Foul on Jalen Suggs. Pistons playing with some urgency right now. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Again, the Pistons are not going to chase after threes and whatnot. And I don't think they've been chasing threes. I think they've just been trying to, put up the open looks that they've had. But unfortunately, they're just not going in right now. I like to see them get more of a rhythm from their three-point looks, but they need to, they need to stick with what's working for them. Cade knocks down the first. 16 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 steals for Cade Cunningham. Make that 17 points. Nice move. Oh, Ricky Sanders here. What up, Ricky? The biggest troll on the internet is here. Shout out to Ricky Sanders. Pistons down 1 point. The Silva blocked by Asar Thompson. Pistons got the ball. Here comes Tobias up the wing. Driving on Paulo. Gives it to Jalen Duren. And now he's going to the free throw line. Fouled by Wendell Carter Jr. Pistons can take the lead right here if they knock down these 2 free throws. Pistons playing with some good urgency right now to start this second half. I love to see it. JD at the free throw line. 2 huge free throws right here. Pistons building some good momentum right now. JD misses the first. What happened with JD's free throws? He was like at around 80% earlier in the season, and he's kind of hovered down a little bit. Biggest is you fat shit. Shut up, Ricky. Shut up. Shut up. I don't like you. Pistons tie the game, 59 up. Here we go. Paulo Banchero, top of the key. Asar's guarding him. Wendell Carter Jr. Cade back on Banchero with the ball. Force a jumper. Kicks it out. Jalen Suggs, rush 3, missed it. Asar with a good rebound. Here come the Pistons. Nope. Get out of the way. Here comes Cade. Cade looking for daylight. Kicks it to Asar. Spin move. Cade out. Duncan Robinson for 3. Missed it again. These missed 3 looks. Golly. Gotta find a rhythm from 3. Gotta get something. They knocked down 4 of these triples. You got these guys in a hole. Jalen Suggs knocks down a 3. Damn it. Jalen Suggs and Derek White looking like Charlie Villanueva's kids. Tobias Harris out of control with a floater. Doesn't make it. Here come the Magic. Paulo Banchero out of control. Loses the ball. Blech. I cannot believe the Pistons. Yes, I can. I can't believe the Pistons have struggled this much. This has been a problem all season long. Their three-point shooting has been a problem all season long. 1 of 18 from 3 is not acceptable. And they knew that before coming into this game. They knew it before the deadline. Foul on Jalen Duren. Desmond Bane going to the free throw line. Again, the Pistons done a really good job of winning despite their deficiencies, but at a certain point, they can bite you in the ass. Luckily, it's still a regular season, but they cannot shoot this bad in the playoffs. Like, this can't be a thing. This cannot be continuous in the postseason. Because even these teams at the bottom, again, this is the Orlando Magic team that's towards the bottom of the playoff seeding. Air ball by Duncan Robinson. Golly, another triple air ball miss. Jalen Suggs misses a layup. Here come the Pistons. Cade Cunningham with the ball. Off to Asar Thompson on the left. Asar looking for space in the paint. Again, not looking for a shot. Look for a shot, Asar. Kicks to Cade for three. There we go. Cade Cunningham with a knockdown. Pistons get their second three of the game. Pistons bring the game within one. I wish Beasley. We all wish Beasley was here for sure. This team badly misses Malik Beasley. Oh my goodness, what a lob to Wendell Carter Jr. The Silva has been a great X factor for this team today. Active Malik Beasley with this team, the Pistons would already be above 50 wins right now. If Beasley, who was playing like he was playing last season, was on this team, because again, I don't think it wouldn't hurt you to take away Karis LeVert if it means you get Beasley playing 20, 25 minutes a game, shooting like he was last season. Let's say he was even playing 80% of what he did last season. The team would be above 50 wins right now. Turnover by Cade. Tried to force it to Duren. Wasn't there. Here come the Magic. Paolo for three. Misses it. You'll live with that. Paolo's not going to kill anybody from three-point range. It's not going to happen. Here comes Cade Cunningham. Gets to the lane. Finish strong over Desmond Bane. Cade doing a much better job finishing in the paint as of late. Oh, good block by Asar Thompson. Desmond Bane gets denied. Here comes Cade Cunningham. Kicks to Tobias in the corner. Knocked down! Pistons take the lead. 67-65. First lead goes to the Pistons. 67-65. Huge triple. What a block by Asar. Huge possession right there for the Pistons. Cade with a beautiful find. Tobias been much better from the corner this season. Beautiful stretch by there by the Pistons. Pistons in great control right now. This is exactly what they needed, and it couldn't come at a better time. JB Bickerstaff, really good at getting this team under control in the second half. After a sluggish start, they wake up and come alive in the third quarter. Great basketball by the Pistons right now. Great basketball by the Pistons right now.
To the flavor that found its way into everything. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for winners.
Very gritty basketball right now. Absolutely Detroit sports talk.
Wingstop is here.
I've been busy lately. I tried a wrongful death case for $75 million. I settled a different wrongful death for $37 million and another one for $20 million.
Just checking on a couple things real quick here.
Unprecedented for any law firm in this town. Unprecedented for the state of Michigan.
Very happy to see Tobias come alive.
We get more money for clients than anyone in this town. Ask around. Let's meet.
Tobias is super important to the success of this basketball team.
Who you hire matters.
The temps are dropping, but this season's just heating up. As a proud partner of the Detroit Pistons, McDonald's is bringing the
I always say, I'm not going to sit up here and get super worried about the number of points that Tobias puts up. Tobias should not be scoring 20, 25, 30 points for this basketball team. But the timing of his buckets are more important than the volume, if you ask me. Even though they do need another, they need a Robin-type scorer to go with this basketball team. I think Tobias can be that guy, but it's not going to be consistently. So if he's not going to be the 20, 25 a night per score, that's fine. But hit some timely shots that can help change the momentum of a basketball game. And I think that's what we're just seeing right now for this team, for the Pistons. Here come the Pistons. Sorry, just harassing Desmond at the right. Yeah, Desmond hasn't really been going off today, if I'm not mistaken. This has been a semi-quiet day for him. Not semi at all. 10 points, 4-12 from 3, no triples made so far. Good job of corralling him. Paulo with a pull-up, knocks it down, tied up at 67. Here comes Asar Thompson. JD drives. Looks like he got bumped, but he just doesn't get the call. Asar with a strip. Cade up to Asar. Asar left hand, knocks it down. Yes, sir. Pistons back up top, 69-67. 6-7. Y'all can slap me for doing that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't leave. Don't leave because I did that. I'm sorry. De Silva. De Silva has been killing this team today. De Silva's been filling in what they normally get from Desmond Bane, even though he hasn't been terrible, but he hasn't been the normal game we've seen. JD a little out of control, but he's going to go to the free throw line. Oh, my uncle, check it in. Shout out my Uncle Jimmy. I appreciate you for being here, Unc. Appreciate the love. Appreciate it. This has been the best broadcast we've had so far, man. This has been awesome. Shout out to everybody tapping in on my YouTube, everybody tapping in on Facebook, everybody listening on Live on Assist. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much. I'm going to cry thug tears later, and I might put it up on my Instagram. I ain't going to hold you. Jalen Duren, another missed free throw. What is going on with JD? He was reliable at the start. What is he shooting on free throws right now? I don't know what happened, but his free throw reliability has not been the same. Shooting 73 is not bad for a big man, but earlier this season he was hovering around 80. I don't know what's happened. Asar Thompson's defense is unbelievable and could be DPOY. I totally agree. Totally agree. He has all the makings. He has all the qualifications to meet DPOY. He's getting better at defending around the rim. As long as he stays out of foul trouble and he gets some big-time matchups against some star talent. Like, I want to see him match up against SGA when they play Oklahoma City on the road. That's going to be huge for him. If he can stifle SGA into a rough night, that'll be huge for Asar's candidacy at DPOY. Cade for 3. Good kick from JD. And he knocks it down. Cade Cunningham triple. 73-71. Pistons back up top by 2. Just under 5 minutes left in the quarter. Foul. What we got? Travel by Paolo Banchero. Turnover. Cade winning this one-on-one matchup between the number 1 overall picks. And I love Paolo. I really wanted him to be with the Pistons. I thought he would have been a great pick-and-roll duo addition with Cade. But I think we've seen enough from JD to say, hey, we're good. And his scoring hasn't been what I wanted to see this season. I like Paolo. I just don't think he's playing how he should be playing with this team. But who cares? Duncan dishes off to B-Ball Paul. Ooh, and he gets fouled. B-Ball Paul going to the free throw line. He can stretch his lead out to 4 points if he knocks these down. Pistons moving the ball very well right now. Knocking down some open looks. Cade knocking down some threes. Again, Cade is not off the hook in these three-point struggles. Coming into the draft, he was a 40% shooter from 3 in college, and that has just dipped down for some reason. He's got to find a way to get back to a comfortable rhythm. He don't need to be Steph Curry, but he can't shoot what he's been shooting in his career. Like, they can't have that from him. B-Ball Paul knocks down both. 75-71, Pistons up. Paolo Banchero driving. Cade has done a good job defending him all game. And he's undersized guarding Paolo Banchero. Carter for three. Misses it. Pistons get the board. Asar Thompson snatches it down. Here come the Pistons bringing it up quick. Look for a shot, Asar. Look for a shot. Look for a shot. Ron Holland. Duncan Robinson. Get out of the corner. Get out of the corner. Get some space. Ron Holland. B-ball Paul. Here comes Cade Cunningham against Jonathan Isaac. Gotta get a shot. Gotta get a shot. Here comes Ron Holland coming fast down the lane. Misses it off the iron. Paulo Banchero with the board. Oh no, De Silva from three. Misses it. Asar Thompson with another board. Here comes Cade Cunningham. Uh-oh. Fall. Oh, Cade, you got to go look for a shot there. You try to get a lob to B-ball Paul. Try to be unselfish. You got to look for a shot. Paulo Banchero fell to the ground. You had daylight for a dunk. Ugh. Don't reach. There's no need to reach when he's playing from the corner right there. If you want to drive, let him drive. You don't have to reach in for that, Duncan. Refs call him for a foul. Pistons still up 4. About 3:10 left on the clock. Cade has got 25 points right now, flirting with a triple-double. 8 assists, 6 rebounds. Got 5 turnovers, but I don't mind those right now. I don't mind them at the moment. As long as they don't bite you in the ass in the fourth quarter, you're fine. You'll be fine with those turnover numbers. Cade still guarding Paulo Banchero. Paulo with the ball up top. Rebound. Pistons snatch another one. Asar Thompson again with another rebound. He's been very active tonight on the glass. Timeout Pistons. Okay. Pistons taking a quick break. No problem. Pistons got control of this game now. Pistons season things back under their control just the way we wanted to see it. Again, not the cleanest first half, but they got things under control now in the second. This is going great. I like the control. I like the offensive execution. They're getting much better looks, knocking down threes, limiting the second chance opportunities for the Magic. I really like what they're doing right now. Ron reminds me of Marcus Smart. I can see that. I can see some Marcus Smart in his defense. And if he puts together some offensive prowess together, I think Ron could be dangerous. And I say that because Ron is trying to expand his game offensively. I think we're seeing a lot more aggression from him. He's not as timid as a guy like Asar is in terms of offense. Like Asar, I think his best that he gives you offensively is his passing. Ron is a scorer. Ron wants to shoot. Ron wants to play downhill and finish at the rim. And even when he was in the G League, he showed a little bit of mid-range finishing as well. He wasn't great, but we saw some touch there in his game. See what Pistons Twitter talking about. Nobody freaking out yet. Everybody's in good spirits. Good. Yeah, Pistons Twitter was not happy a little earlier. You know, again, when you shoot 1 of 18 from 3, it's a justifiable crash out from your fan base. But Cade knocked down a couple triples. They're now 4 of 22 from behind the long line. And again, the Magic not even shooting well from 3. They're 6 of 22. So they're not playing that great either in terms of their scoring. Over the past few seasons, the Magic have been one of the worst teams in terms of offensive production. They have not been that great, but the Pistons are finally drawing some momentum in their direction. Jamal Mosley giving Cade some MVP love. MB Well, what up, though? Very good game so far. Pistons are in control. Doing a lot right now on both ends of the floor. Getting some good stops. Hitting the glass. Asar Thompson doing a really good job. And again, they're doing this without Beef Stew. This is the last game of Beef Stew's 7-game suspension. He will be back Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. I think is when they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers next. 25, 8, 6, and 2 for Cade Cunningham for the MVP of the league, if you ask me. Or soon to be. I think he's going to do enough to overtake SGA. Cade spins, finds Tobias Harris in the corner. Ugh. B-ball Paul, offensive rebound, puts it in. B-ball Paul with a nice finish. That's right, I forgot Tobias. He's the one who hit the three that gave the Pistons the lead earlier. So he also had a big triple for this team. Cade still guarding Paolo Banchero. Here comes Wagner. Oh, that's a charge. That's a charge. No call. They call a block? No way. No way. B-ball Paul had his feet set seconds before he even took a shot. I don't like this. Left foot is moving a little bit, but I still think that might have been a charge. Oh, that's not a blocking foul? Oh, okay, good. It's a charge. Good. Yeah, I was worried about that. Dennis Jenkins just checked in for Cade Cunningham. Tobias Harris in the post against Jalen Suggs. Backing him down. Midi. Knockdown. Here comes Tobias Harris. Here come the Detroit Pistons. 79-71 lead. Uh-oh. Karis LeVert picks a steal. Plays the passing lane. Driving. Layup. Knocks it in. Pistons up 10 now. 81-71. Pistons on a roll. 12-2 run over the last 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Pistons are in control of this game right now. 10-point lead for the Pistons. Wagner threatens a three. B-ball Paul's all over him. Blocks the shot. No, sir. Not on B-ball Paul, baby. Here comes Dennis Jenkins. Look for a good shot. Dennis. Here comes a triple. Oh, and he misses it. Oh, man, I would have went crazy if he knocked that triple down. Here comes Paolo Banchero. Kicks to Wagner. Back to Paolo. Carter with a screen. Oh, he was hunting for contact. He was just hunting for contact. See, I know how people feel about Karis LeVert. He deserves some credit for how he's played defensively this year. He's been a good defender this year for the Detroit Pistons. That was a huge steal. Great fast break finish. And that was tough, too. He was under the rim, had to reach back. That was not easy. That was a very nice finish by Karis LeVert. Paolo going to the line for his 3 millionth free throw tonight. Puts up the first. And he missed it. Misses his first free throw of the pair. Yeah, Paolo has not been impressive today. I'm not wowed by what I'm seeing from him. The numbers look good. 19 points, 9 rebounds. Make it 20. 20 points. He's only shot 7 field goals today. But 13 out of 16 free throws will tell a story. Ooh, LeVert kicks it to Ron Holland, but he gets a foul on the Magic. Oh, it's an offensive foul. Oh, man, I thought he got the break. Here comes Jalen Suggs. Desmond Bane checked back in. Ron Holland guarding him. Suggs for 3. Missed it. B-ball Paul rebound. Kicks it to Tobias Harris. Here come the Pistons. Under a minute left in the quarter. Pistons have been fantastic in the third. B-ball Paul. 3 by Harris, and he bricked it right off the front iron. Not a good look. Kind of forced it. Uh-oh. Silva for 3. Silva is the best player on their team tonight. He's been killing them. Ron Holland gets the ball back. Dennis Jenkins, 3 seconds. 2, 1. Got to shoot. Step back triple. Off the front iron. Hey, that was a great third quarter by the Pistons. That was an awesome third quarter by the Detroit Pistons right there. They just won 31-18 in that quarter. That was huge. They needed that. Great play by Cade Cunningham. Great play by Tobias Harris, who got 17. 12 points for Jalen Duren. 9 points for Ron Holland. 0 points from Duncan Robinson. He ain't scored at all. Oh, wow. Yikes. Yikes. That's not good. Great defense by Asar Thompson. 3 blocks, 1 steal. He's got 7 rebounds, 3 assists. But this is what I'm saying right here. When you have certain guys on the team that are struggling to put it together offensively, luckily the bench is playing well. 5 for B-Ball Paul, 9 for Ron Holland, 3 for Wu, 6 for Karras. So that's 9, 18, 23 points off the bench so far. Danius Jenkins has not scored either, but when the bench may be struggling, you need somebody else to give you a little bit of offensive punch. Granted, they're getting it from Tobias tonight. He's playing really good. Cade still looks like he's in MVP form. Really encouraging third quarter by the Detroit Pistons.
The temps are dropping, but this season's just heating up. As a proud partner of the Detroit Pistons, McDonald's is bringing the flavor right to your door. Whether you're a quarter pounder with cheese fan, McNugget supporter, or all about the large Coke fries. With McDelivery, you can stay wrapped up and still score your game day fix without missing a play. Because the only thing better than a win is a win from the couch.
This fourth quarter is going to be brutal. It's going to be very physical. It's going to be very intense. And the Pistons need to have their best foot forward on this one.
With fully accredited 4-year degree programs in high-demand fields like nursing, IT, and business, all with the flexibility to learn on your schedule. Choose from 6 Michigan campuses or over
Yeah, Twitter giving Cade a lot of credit for how he's played against Paolo Banchero. They switched a lot of bodies on Paolo, but Cade took him a lot in that third quarter. Cade's defense never gets the credit it deserves. The fact that your 6'7" point guard can guard quick guards on an island if you need him to, can give you rim protection, and can sit in a chair and guard bigs like Paolo, who's 6'10", 250. That's got to count for something. Like that's got to get the credit it deserves, man. Here we go. Third quarter underway. Or fourth quarter, excuse me. Fourth quarter underway. Let's get to it. Carter top of the key. Silva guarded by Cade. Wagner for 3. When did Mo Wagner get a 3-pointer? Am I late on that? I didn't know Wagner had range at all. Bane pushing Cade, swiping at Cade. Oh, easy Duren. Ron Holland, 3-pointer. Oh, he missed it. He had a good look. Again, that corner. No, don't give him that bailout. Wild shot by Desmond Bane. He falls over on Karis LeVert, and they're going to give Karis a foul. I don't like that. Desmond Bane just be out of control. I'm not feeling that one. Not feeling that one. Knocks down the first free throw. Bane sucks. I'm not his biggest fan either, but it is what it is. Here we go. JD ISOing in the mid. Missed it. Carter for 3 at the wing. Bricked it. JD with the rebound. Here comes Cade Cunningham. Easy. Kicks over to Ron Holland. Gets some space. Easy, Ron. Go get it, Cade. Cade gets it up top. Screen by JD. Good pass by Cade. And a good finish by Jalen Duren. Man, that pass was not easy that he just fitted. Cade be throwing some unbelievable tight window throws. He know he got size. He know he's got guys that can go get it. But that was not an easy pass. He just fit in there. Great feed by Cade. Desmond Bane for 3, and he knocks it down. Tied at 83. Cade kicks to LeVert. Jalen Duren, top of the key with a throwdown. Oh, Jalen Duren. Dynamite dunk, as George Blaha would say. What a finish by Jalen Duren. Pistons back up 2. Desmond Bane missed it. JD with a rebound. Cade Cunningham brings it up. Javonte Green on the wing. Ron Holland. Hey! Ron Holland with a finish at the rim. Timeout Magic. Pistons up 4. Pistons surging again. Pistons surging again. Defense to offense. That dunk by JD was insane. Oh my goodness. Here come the Pistons. Here come the Detroit Pistons. Wow. That's how you open up a fourth quarter. It's only a 4-point spread, but that's the momentum that you need to see. The Magic just kind of getting lucky with some bad calls. They got a nice knockdown from Desmond Bane, but they've been doing a good job of containing him and contesting everything he throws up.
And here, everywhere. If you're a frequent gambler, your best move is to call here, the Michigan Problem.
That Jalen Duren dunk was wild. I cannot wait to see that on social media. Somebody clip and throw that up, please.
Minute details, but what we see is you. We see how your heart beats with love and powers laughter, even as we practice the latest medical science and performance.
Yeah, the Magic need to string some wins together. This is a hungry team.
Healthy and active life. Heart care.
7th right now in the East, but they're not behind Philadelphia by a lot. They're only behind by a game and a half by what I'm looking at right now. So they need to win this game. They're above Miami by a half a game. So they need this win. Orlando's dangerous. They're not dangerous. They're desperate. Let me say that. They're desperate. And Philly's playing tonight. Philly's playing against Boston on Peacock on NBC. There's a lot of good games on tonight. Oh, wow. OKC and Dallas tonight. Clippers and Pelicans tonight. Nobody cares about that game. Lakers and Sacramento. Nobody cares about that game.
When it comes to making plans, you are the
But hey, there's some good basketball coming on tonight, and the Pistons need to do their part and hold it down. This is a huge game for both teams.
from a natural disaster. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Feels like the December game, they got to contain Bane. Yeah, Bane is dangerous. He's more dangerous than Paolo Banchero is, if you ask me. Paolo has been a free throw merchant basically this whole game. Has he shot more than 7 shots at this point still? Paolo hasn't done anything impressive at all in this game. Like, I'm not going to get wowed because you living at the free throw line. Cade has outplayed him as the number 1 overall pick in the number 1 overall pick battle. Yeah, he's still only sitting on 7 free throws or 7 field goal attempts. He almost got more turnovers than field goal attempts. Yeah, Apollo, Apollo, I'm disappointed in what you're becoming, bro. He's a talented player. I think he can still be a dog, but I'm not impressed with how he's been playing lately. Here we go. Pistons up 4 right now. 9.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. De Silva, oh no, for 3. Missed it. Karis LeVert rebound. Here comes Cade Cunningham. Cade getting downhill. Midi. Knocked down. Yes, sir. Here comes the MVP. 89-83 Pistons. Desmond Bane. Carter for 3. Another miss. Pistons rebound. Jalen Duren. Here comes Cade Cunningham back up the floor. Karis LeVert finds some space. Knocks down a floater. Pistons back up 8. 8-0. Oh, boy. 10-3 run. Pistons balling right now. Paulo Banchero back in the game. No life Shaq. Wendell Carter Jr. He gave a chicken wing, but he missed it. Doesn't matter. Here come the Pistons. Karis LeVert, triple! Oh, I was about to lose my mind again. I was about to go nuts. They was about to call the police on me if he knocked that down. Cade, easy. Oh, they got him for over and back. Oh, my God. Look at, bro. Give Cade. Put some respect on Cade's defense, bro. Put some respect on the defense of Cade Cunningham. Just forced the over and back. Didn't push Paulo. He stepped over on the other line. He thought he got fouled. No, give the ball up, Paulo. Give the rock up. 7 turnovers. Paulo got the... Bro. I'm shocked at what we're seeing from Paulo Banchero, but great defense from Cade Cunningham to stifle him. Jenkins, floater, knocks it down. Pistons back up double digits, 93-83. Pistons putting their foot on the gas. Under 8 minutes left, 10-0 run over the last 2 minutes. Pistons in full control right now. Desmond Bane, he gets a foul call. He's going to go to the free throw line. I'm loving this right now. Left hand, too. Very nice finish by Danis. This is a huge game for the Pistons right here, y'all. Desmond knocks down the first. 16 points for Desmond Bane. All right, here we go. 93-85. Pistons up 8. We're under 8 minutes left. Cade back on the bench. Tobias Harris. ISO against Paulo Banchero. Oh, my God. Look at Tobias turning the clock back. Nothing Paulo can do with this man. What a shot by Tobias Harris. Uh-oh. Good pass. Good defense. Way to get over. Karis LeVert playing awesome defense right now. Played that passing lane beautiful. Got it to a steal. Puts up a floater. Misses it. Oh, they would have been. Oh, he gets a steal. They got a foul on Ron Holland. Damn it. That was a good play, though. That was a really nice play. Good anticipation by Karis LeVert. Oh, he hit the ball. Oh, no. I don't like that call. But the Pistons are up 10. You don't need to gamble right now. Desmond Bane taking a seat. That's huge. Desmond Bane's the most dangerous Magic player right now. Him and De Silva have been huge for this team. Paulo's not killing you. Suggs is not killing you. Bane is the one that you got to be worried about. Paulo in the post, gets double teamed, kicks it out. Suggs drives over Duren, misses it. Pistons get the loose ball. Here come Detroit. Tobias Harris got the ball in the wing. Take your time, take your time, take your time, take your time. Get a good look. Tobias with a drive, and he drops it in. Let's go, Uncle T. Let's go, Uncle T. Takes his time with a beautiful drive. Pistons up 12. Let's go, Detroit. Pistons in cruise control right now. Wow, look at Tobias Harris. What did I just say? Now, granted, the 20 is nice, but when are you getting these 20? In this stretch where they need to put their foot on the gas and kind of wrap up in the fourth quarter, the timing of these buckets by Tobias is huge. The timing of these buckets are way more important than the volume of it. Fantastic basketball right now by Tobias Harris to the Detroit Pistons. Tobias is 21. 9 of 16 from the field.
This court, hard work wins cases.
On this court,
Oh, this is great. This is a huge statement victory if they can put this one away.
different courts.
The Pistons have struggled in Orlando over the past several seasons, too, so they could really use a game like this today. Pistons social media is great. They showed Asar Thompson's block on Desmond Bain, and the caption is "No, Asar Thompson." I love it. That was a huge play too. He got above the rim, swatted it with his left hand, get that weak stuff out of here. Pistons are in a very optimal position right now to put this game away.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best.
Uncle T taking care of business. Uncle T coming through with some huge buckets right now for this basketball team, and they doing it with Cade Cunningham on the sideline. This is huge. Call me crazy, but I think the Pistons can represent the East and make it to the finals. You're not crazy at all, Pistons talk, or Detroit sports talk. You're not crazy at all. You're not crazy at all for saying that. The Pistons absolutely have enough. Now, will it translate to the postseason? We don't know. But as of right now, the East is pretty open. And if it has to be a favorite, it has to be the Pistons right now. They've been the best team in the East all season long. It hasn't been the Knicks. It hasn't been Boston. It hasn't been Philly. It damn sure hasn't been Cleveland. I said at the beginning of the year the Cavaliers were fraudulent. I've been called that. And now they got James Harden. We supposed to think things are going to change because James Harden's at the helm? Absolutely not. Get out of here. No. And I'm not saying they're not bums, but do I think they should be represented as the favorite to come out the East? Hell no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Last time we won in Orlando, Bay went for 50. Was that really the last time they won in Orlando? Was the Sadiq Bey 50 bomb? No way. That was the last time. Wow. Okay. All right, Chuck. That's nuts. That game was wild. I'll never forget that game. I remember not even wanting to watch that game. And that was one of the biggest aberrations we had seen. Jalen Suggs misses a triple. Carter looking for space. Jalen Suggs another triple. Oh, knocks it down. Pistons up 9. Is it 9 or 8? 9, excuse me. Desmond Bain checking back in. Under 6 minutes left in the quarter. Danis Jenkins looking for space. ISO on Paulo Banchero, left hand, misses it. Pistons checking Cade back in. B-ball Paul coming back in. Asar coming back in. Pistons get a turnover. Danis kicks it up to Duncan Robinson. Come on, Ron. Yep, take your time. You don't need to force it. Good look. Good look. Yep. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Danis Jenkins got Paulo on him. Look for a good shot. Tobias with the silver on him. Takes some contact. Knocks it down. Uncle T again. Let's go, Tobias. Let's go, Tobias. Let's go, Tobias. The timing, I'm telling y'all, it's the timing of his buckets. Good defense by Ron Holland on Paulo Banchero. Turnover. Pistons get the ball. Transition. Here comes Tobias. Easy, easy. Duncan Robinson. We're under 5 minutes left. Pistons up 11 right now. Huge turnover by the Pistons. Here comes B-ball Paul. Here comes Asar Thompson. And here comes the MVP, Cade Cunningham. Uncle T playing like he wants the belt. Yep, so we got Cade, we got Duncan Robinson, Uncle T, Paul Reed, and who did I forget? Asar. Cade, top of the key, driving on Wendell Carter Jr. Foul, are you kidding me? He literally hugged him in midair, y'all. Can y'all cut the BS? Banchero gets a layup. That's got to be his last field goal since maybe the first half. I don't remember Paolo hitting anything in the third quarter outside of free throws. Here comes Cade, top of the key. Duncan Robinson in the corner. Tobias on the wing versus Paolo. Tobias puts it on the ground. Easy, easy, Tobias. Don't force it. Boncaro for three. Misses it. You'll live with that. Great rebound by Asar. K got to get a good look here. Kicks to Asar. Asar look for a shot. Kicks to Duncan. Misses it again. Duncan still does not hit a bucket. B-ball Paul. He got stripped and fouled, man. Come on. And the Magic will get the ball out of that? Oh, my God. I'm not feeling that at all. Not feeling that, ref. Jalen Suggs. Javonte Green is in the game. Who did you just check in for? For Duncan? Yeah, he checked in for... Oh, no, for Tobias. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Foul on who? On Javonte? That was a shocking call, but okay, here we go. Get over, gotta rotate. Suggs for three in the corner, missed it. Asar with another rebound. He gotta be over double-digit boards at this point. Asar has been killing the glass. Asar been killing the glass all game, offensive and defensive. Cade ISO at the top versus De Silva. Go to left, comes back to the right, mid-range. Oh, Cade Cunningham. There's that MVP. There's that MVP. But what's his true shooting? Shut the hell up. Tired of y'all. Cade Cunningham, MVP that man. Pistons up 11. Under 3 minutes. Jalen Suggs, another triple. Misses it again. Rebound, Duncan Robinson. Here comes Cade Cunningham. They can put this game out of reach with another bucket right here. Here comes Cade. Get a good look, Cade. Get a good look. He's following him. Yep. Good control. Good control, Cade. Good control. Force the foul. Force the contact. Frustrate the defense. Nothing you can do with this man. Nothing you can do with Cade Cunningham at all. MVP that man. Man, I love watching Cade operate in the fourth quarter. Here comes Cade again, operating top of the key. Taking Wendell Carter Jr. Tough shot, misses it. It's okay. You're at 2 minutes, no problem. You'll be fine with that. Orlando got a lot of ground to make up, and they don't have enough offense to make it happen. Oh, almost. Paolo gets stripped. They've been playing him physical, and the refs are not giving him the same respect to get to the free throw line, and I'm happy about that. I'm tired of Paolo. I'm tired of Paolo Banchero. Miss again. They've gone ice cold in the second half. Magic have only scored 35 points, or 33 points, excuse me, in the second half. Pistons scored 31 in the third quarter alone. Milk the clock. Put this game away. Ugh, bad shot by Cade. But it's okay. You'll live with it. Here comes Paolo up the wing. 1:20 left. Fine, you'll live with that. Don't foul. Don't foul. Let him get all that. Let him get the easy chili at the rim. Just don't foul. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Javonte Green. Pass to, Asar gets fouled, going to the free throw line. Pistons are a minute 8 away from their 45th win of the season. Pistons finished last season with 44 wins. They win tonight, they eclipse that on 45. 44 wins last year. The Pistons can eclipse that today, and they're a minute 8 away from doing so. Asar missed the second one. Oh, we get a steal. Asar with a dunk. Yes, sir. Pistons up 12, 104-92. This game is basically over. As long as nothing. Another turnover. Stripped by Uncle T. Stripped by Uncle T. K bringing the ball up. Ice the clock. This game is done. Barring anything catastrophic, this game is done. This game is done. K Cunningham, top of the key. Gets doubled by Bay Carroll. Drives to the right. Dumps off to Asar. Left hand layup. Let's go home. Let's go home, people. Let's go home, people. Let's go home, y'all. Let's go home, people. It's a wrap. Jalen Suggs triple. Breaks another one. K with a rebound. 22 seconds. Let's go home, y'all. Let's go home. 14-point game. Wraps. Done. 45-14. Your Detroit Pistons. Repping that #1 seed proud. Best team in the NBA? Maybe. K Cunningham MVP? He just might be. Game time. 106-92. The Pistons take care of business. Yes, sir. What a win for the Pistons. That's how you take care of business. A slow first half, really bad shooting, but they still find a way to get the job done in convincing fashion. 44 wins last year, eclipsed it already with 45 off of this dub. 6-1 in the stretch without Isaiah Stewart. The only game they lost was against the San Antonio Spurs, and they cleaned up the rest of their schedule without Beef Stew. He comes back on Tuesday. Huge W for this basketball team. Beautiful W for this basketball team. Man, I'm so happy with what they did, man. Appreciate all y'all for tuning in, man. This has been the coolest broadcast we've done so far. We'll be back again for the next away game, which I believe is on that Tuesday. We'll be here again. We'll be here again, y'all. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the support. Like that video. Subscribe to the channel, Top Title Detroit. Lock in with us again on livewithassist.com. And I'll be sure to have a write-up on clutchpoints.com of this 45th victory by the Detroit Pistons. I appreciate all the support. I love y'all so much. This has been a great time, man. I appreciate all the love more than you know. I will see y'all again soon, man. I will see y'all again soon. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a great rest of your Sunday. And you know what it is, baby. Detroit basketball. We out.